Alrighty, just when you thought I was done, I am not. So the rest of your packet that for the Monday classwork is the actual classwork. Now at this point, if you do not need the video help, I would say just go ahead and work on these 3 sheets on your own. If you do need the video help, then you should follow along with me, whatever Miss Baytop decides, or whoever else might be subbing in my room at this time. Thank you very much, by the way. However the process you would like for that to be, so they can, work on it individually on our own without having to listen to me, or just follow right along with the video, especially considering your homework for tonight is going to look very much like this, same type of concept. And so if you need a little bit more practice with it, then you should follow along with me. If you're okay with it, go ahead, zip right through the classwork, and then you can go ahead and get started on the homework, which is a different video. The Monday homework videos, one for separate periods. There's going to be 2 different ones. Make sure you click on the right video for your class, okay? And that way I give you homework help doing some of the problems that you have for homework. And why am I doing a homework video? Because I gave you a lot of problems. So I do some of them with you on the video, and then the rest of them you should be able to do on your own with very little problems. Okay, so here we go. Your first part of the classwork looks like this. Let me go ahead and make this bigger. Get it crack-a-lackin', and away we go. All right, so we are writing the mathematical symbols for the translation. Okay. The sum of x and 2. What does sum means? That's right, use your keyword sheet, and you will realize that sum means addition. So this one is going to be an addition problem. So x and 2, the sum of x and 2. Next one, t divided by 8. Remember, divided by means that this is the bottom number. We have t. T divided by 8. Product means what? That's right, multiplication. Product of 9 and m. So you can write product of 9 and m, or you can do this, product of 9 and m. By the way, this one you can actually write like this too. Remember, as we practiced it last week, t divided by 8, okay? So, or even as a ratio, remember all that? Okay. Moving on. Not like that. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Subtract 5 from C. So that's saying that you start with C and you're subtracting 5. Subtract 5 from C. Okay? If you wrote it like this, what you have is subtract C from 5. Make sure that was clarified. So subtract 5 from C. Combine y and 7. Combine means what? Addition. 3/7 of h. This of means multiplication. 3/7 of h. Well, that's tricky, huh? So you hear the fraction, right? So let's write that. 3/7 of h. Multiplication. H. Or it can be written 3/7 h. Careful, sometimes of means division too, as you know. In that case, it was multiplication. Our next one, 3 multiplied by d. Okay, and of course, you know the deal. Another way that can be written. Number 8, 1/4 added to n. 1/4? What does 1/4 looks like? Oh, I know. 1/4 is 0.25 cents, isn't it? Yes. 1/4 added to n. So added to means actually you're starting with n. So n plus 1/4. So that's 1/4 added to n. Also, even better way to write it would be taking that 1/4 and making it into a fraction. Do you know what 1/4 looks like as a fraction? It's a fourth. Like 1/4 of a dollar is a quarter. 1/4 of a dollar is a quarter. So as a fraction or a decimal, either way. B decreased by 10. Okay, decreased, keyword by, meaning end of the statement. There's your 10. There's your B. B decreased by 10. And then I think there's one more left on this page. Here you go. 1/2 of k. 1/2 of k. This of is going to be division. Okay? So I have 1/2 of k. It's not really this. 1/2 of k. Okay? Get that k? Okay. All right. So basically what I'm looking for is this. K. Half of it. So you're splitting k in half. This of means division. Remember the other of meant multiplication. Those are a little bit tricky to get used to. But as we practice more of them, they'll become less complicated to pick up whether it's meaning division or multiplication. Your next sheet for your classwork, I think, is this one. Something about a z. Here it, whoops. Z raised to the 4th power. Oh, there's an exponent in there, huh? Z raised to the 4th power. Number 2, 1/4 of the square of g. All right. Listen to what you have. 1/4 of, so that's a 4th, okay? So a 4th is going to be a fraction. Digging a little bit harder. That one was tricky. Don't worry, on your quiz on Friday, you won't have ones as complicated as that one, but that's what it would look like. 1/4 of, and this of meant division, the square of g. So here's a square of g, and then we're dividing it into quarters. So 1/4 of the square of g. Next one, m plus 9, or yeah, add m to 9. Okay, so that means m plus 9. Or add m to 9. Actually, should like this. Add m to 9. Add m to 9. Okay? Actually, either one of these I would count as correct. Number 4, s reduced by 2/5. All right, another funny fraction one. S reduce. What does reduce mean? Subtract it. Reduce by 2/5. So I have s subtract what? 2/5. You can hear that as a fraction. 2/5. Next one, 3 multiplied by k. Easy enough. 3k. The ratio. What does ratio mean? Division. Of n to 8. N to 8 or n to 8. B decreased by 1. That means you're decreased by. B decreased by 1. 25 less than the square of c. 25 less than. Keyword. Means you're taking the 25 away. Starting with c squared. 25 less than the square of c. And number 9, 6 times r. Yep, 6 r. And last one on the sheet. The sum of q and 7. So we have q plus 7. For the ones that look like fractions, or the ones that are fractions, the ones that have exponents on it, don't worry about those too much. I just want to throw some of them in there so you get used to kind of looking at them, because as of course, the older grades you get into, the more of these type of problems will get harder and harder. So I'd like to throw in some challenge ones in there. But do not worry, challenge ones will not be counted on the quiz, again, that you'll see on Friday. I'll be back by Wednesday afternoon or Thursday, and I'm just trying to prepare you for Friday. All right, last classwork sheet is this one. And after this classwork sheet, you are free to work on the homework, so you can get some of that done in class. Okay, or if you're already working on it, that's fine. Here we go. 1 is equal to the quotient of 9 and z. Oh, what's different with this? It has equal in it. So let's listen to it again. 1 is equal to the quotient, that's division, right, of 9 and z. So we try to be neater. 1 is equal to the quotient of 9 and z. Look at that. You have an equation. Yes, my friends, this is one-step equations. I'm not asking you to solve that. I'm asking you to recognize how to write it. 6 more than P is 11. Equal is mean the same thing. It means this. So 6 more than P is 11. 6 more than P. Okay? So remember, keyword here is than. So you know that this is going to be at the end of the first part of the expression. So P. 6 more than P is equal to 11. Next one. X multiplied by 5 gives 20. Gives is another equal word. I have equals, is, gives. All these are words that mean equal. Okay? So if you don't know where to start, you can at least start with the whatever is after the equal. Gives 20. So now I have to look at is this. X multiplied by 5. Easy enough, huh? X multiplied by 5 gives 20 or equals 20. All right? Look at this one. Subtract 7 from G represents, there's another one, 5. Another word that means equal. So if you start with just the equal part, you got 5. That takes care of that part. Now, subtract 7 from G. So that means 7 is at the end of the expression in the first half. G should be in the front. Subtract 7 from G represents 5. It's not as hard as it looks. Just a little bit more practice. I know you can do this. Here we go. I'm now on number 5. The ratio of B to 5 is the same as 3. Is the same as. Guess what that means? Yes, it means equal. What comes after the equal? 3. The ratio of B to 5. Ratio means what? Division. The ratio of B to 5. Or you could have written as the ratio of B to 5 equals 3. Okay, let's go. Got a few more minutes left on this video. I'm trying to reach to number 10. 10 times 8 is 40. 10 times 8, guess what that is? 10H gives 35. I didn't even read the first half of the sentence. I'll just look for the equal. Now I have 17 added to y. So 17 added to y. Starting with y, add 17. Next one, equal to 4. So now I have equal to 4. That takes out. D fewer than 7. So D fewer than 7. Keyword than, meaning at the end. D fewer than 7 equal to 4. Next one is, and then I have a 1. T divides 6. Okay. So this one, T divides 6. So that's saying you're starting with 6 and T divides it. So it looks like this. And the last one, total of W and 9 gives 22. Gives is the key word for equal. So now I have this part equals 22. Now, total of W and 9. So what does total mean? It means add. W and 9. So guys, I hope this has helped you out. So if you're with me and followed all the way through the packet for classwork on Monday is now complete. You can use the rest of your time in class, if there was enough time, to work on the homework packet. And if you still need help with the homework, don't forget to check the Heart Academy homework. And later on, when you get home this evening, to give you some additional homework help on your assignment. All right. I will see you, or you'll hear from me through this video for Tuesday's plans, and or for tonight's homework. You will hear my lovely voice again, and I will actually see you either Wednesday afternoon or on Thursday. Miss you guys. See you later. Bye.